This is Lima Bravo 4 Foxtrot Hotel. I'm on my way up to Summits on the Air Summit on IOTA EU-055 on an island called Fogn. It's a very short hike up to the summit, about 1.1 kilometers in lowlands, but it's a beautiful and sunny day here. I'm here to participate in the IOTA contest and going to be running as a DXPedition station. Had to take a ferry out here to this small island which I never visited before, so that was really nice experience. Hoping for good conditions, and going to be running QRP today. I have a relatively heavy backpack even for my SOTA hikes. Got my big antenna mast with me, 12 meters, and some other antennas, so I'm going to be running multiple antennas for this activation. Yeah, see you on the summit. The summit is right behind that telecoms tower, and from here it's a very beautiful view of the fjords around. It's a warm day, dry day, and well, of course I have to do some climbing. I've arrived up on the summit. It's a beautiful view up here and a good look out of the fjords behind me here, and I've been trying to look for a nice activation area. There's a lot of and not much room to put up an antenna exactly on the summit, but luckily that's not an absolute requirement. And my location here, I believe I'm around 1 or 2 meters beneath the summit, and I'll be activating under these trees over here, and I'll show you the reason why. The main reason here is actually that there's a reasonably nice place to sit on this ledge here. There's shade behind these trees from the really annoying sun up there, and I also have a good option to set up antennas in many of these trees here. It's also a decent distance from the communications tower, and there are no microwave links pointing this direction, at least not this far down, so I shouldn't have interference and shouldn't interfere with them. You can see the beautiful view here from my location. It's time to go through the equipment, and as you can see, I've packed quite a lot of equipment today, a lot more than I usually carry for any of my summits on the air activations. I think this is the heaviest load I've ever carried. This is only the technical equipment. I also have some clothes, food, stuff to prepare food, and a lot of water due to the high heat today. So it's a heavy load out for my part. So good thing it was a short hike. 2 kilometers, 88 elevation meters, so not much to complain about there. You can see the main part of my equipment here. This is the Ciego X6100 QRP radio. It runs 5 watts output and 10 if you use external battery. I'll be limiting it for 5 watts today to do in the QRP class, and it can run for quite a while on its internal batteries, but I'm also going to be using these external batteries over here, and that is basically to make sure that I have a lot more run time. I have some spare batteries as well, these 2 ones here that I use on SOTA summits. Each of those should be able to power the radio for about 2 hours, 3 maybe on QRP, and the big one there, I have no idea, maybe 10 hours or something. A lot longer that I'm going to be here. The power banks of course also work together to charge the cell phone if I need to. Behind them you can see my 2 masts. I got my big mast, which is I believe 12 meters long, and the SOTA beam's 10 meter, which is about 8 meters long in the configuration I have it here. And I'm going to be using both of them at the same time. I brought 2 laptops, one small tablet and one bigger, heavier laptop in case the tablet runs out of battery. So yeah, a bit too much on the heavy side. For antennas, I got my normal 49:1 transformer here with a 41 meter end-fed antenna. Coax for that. I got a secondary antenna, which is the SOTA beams band hopper for 80 to 20 meters, and I got some small wire antennas as backup for both of those if in case everything goes bad, but that's more for experimentation. So now it's time to find out where I should rig up. Probably going to put one in one of the birch trees over there, and I'm going to put one up straight above me here, which is going to be the SOTA beams band hopper, since it's center fed, and I'm going to run that exclusively on 40 meters today. I will also put up a tarp here between these trees to make sure that I get some nicer shade for the sun, because the sun is quite harsh today. Lima Charlie 5 Lima. Thank you for 059. Sierra 52 Whiskey Whiskey 59003 Echo Uniform 055.
This is Echo India 7 Mike IOTA.
Lima Charlie 5 Lima.
Oscar Kilo 2 Papa Victor Florida.
Lima Charlie 5 Lima. Lima Charlie 5 Lima 59004 Echo Uniform 55. Number 004, number 4, Echo Uniform 55. QSL 07173. It's about 2 hours into the competition, and I have 29 in the log. Conditions are not good, to say the least. A lot of QSB up and down, and I've been running mostly on 20 and 40 meters. It's not as warm as it was earlier, so yeah, quite nice to sit here. Got my laptop here, the radio behind me, and I'm looking out over this beautiful fjord view in front of me here. And yeah, it's a nice day to be doing IOTA on a Summits on the Air activation. Now it's time to pack down here. I've been operating for about 3.5 hours, 43 in the log, quite a lot of them other island stations. I also got one DX contact and Canadian IOTA station, so that was fun. Otherwise it's been hard. The conditions have been really crappy, to say the least, and running QRP in a big gun contest like this is not fun when you want to get through the pileups, but it's really fun when you do get through the pileups. So yeah, fun to be there. Lots of stations are patient, some are very impatient and just give up immediately. So yeah, big range of contacts, and actually I also managed to get meet 2 people on other SOTA summits that were out running portable today, so that was fun. Time to pack down. All the equipment has to go back into the backpack, and I have to go on the next ferry that leaves in about a bit under 2 hours, so I have to get down from the mountain and drive down there. 7 trees.